How many times have I been round here? Her Street. I've noticed the sweet shop on the corner, but never this place. Odd thing to do, come here for your 40th birthday. I know I don't look it. I'll pay you later. Shh. But I'm trying to do things I've never done before, just for me. Leila discovering Leila, part of knowing thyself. Strange thing to think, they could be from a place and not know it really. Our heritage. It's a shop, isn't it? Is this the tailor?
Yes, he was working here till 1974. George Saunders.
Where's he from?
Well, he had a shop on Balsall Heath Road before this, and before that he worked at Philip Collier, King's Heath.
But where's he come over from?
St Kitts.
Oh, St Kitts. My mum's friend, Serena, she was from St Kitts. Me and her daughter, my first crush, we used to play out together when we were about 10. My mum would say, "No bother bring back any picnics. We're only going to play on the swings." Is he still alive?
He lives in Ladywood now. You can get a CD of him being interviewed. Everything here is just as he left it in 1971. Right, if you'd like to follow me upstairs.
Oh. These stairs, man. Do my knee. Oh, I know I'm 40, but I feel like flipping 60. Skilled, innit? Tailoring. Joining up. Threading. Connecting, making a whole. I'd love someone to make me something like that. You know, something fitted. Just for me. A one-off. Oh, the smell reminds me of something. Of some time. It reminds me when I was a little girl. At home. My dad was a massive Rod Stewart fan. "Hey Maggie, I think I got something to say to you." My man, Rod. I used to listen to PCRL radio station, People's Community Link Radio, 103.5 FM. Every Saturday, we'd get on the bus from the countryside, West Heath, and me and my brothers would go into town, into the markets with our mum. "Can I have £5 potato, yam and banana?" "Oh, hurry up, Mum. These bags are cutting me. Can we go to Mark 1? "Oh, the fish market stinks, man. Yay, cashews!" And then we bring them home and share them around a family of 6 and they'd be finished. And then we put the pot on for the Saturday soup. While I was stirring the Saturday soup, you had PCRL in the background playing. And there were these 2 female DJs. I loved them. I always felt like I was the only one. I was the only girl out of 4 boys. I saw exactly how they had their freedoms. I was always told, "A woman must keep the kitchen stocked for her man. She must satisfy, cook, clean, mend for her man." What if I didn't want a man? Respectability is an expectation that goes a long way with being a girl. Back then, the community was tight. Whenever you saw a black person, you say hello. You wouldn't want to be the one who brought shame and disgrace on the family. I tried to please my parents, but I just couldn't see me doing what they had laid out for me. So, I got myself a degree, worked abroad, travelled, took risks, slept around with unsuitable men. Didn't care for myself. Coming back, going, coming back, going. Birmingham wasn't big enough. There wasn't enough smart people for me. Couldn't see myself anywhere.
Oi! Dana, or is it Leila?
It's Leila.
Whatever your name is, get up here, man.
But my knees?
Please. Oi! There were lots of fashionable, smart people in the 1970s, and I was one of them. We were the cat's whiskers. And we weren't listening to this Art Joan Armour trading rubbish either. I like the Isley Brothers or classical music, Supertramp. There wasn't a lot of black music or music back in those days. My name's Fran. I'm an exhibit from 1970s Birmingham, and I'm a woman who likes women.
Oh my days.
No touching. I'm listed.
Right. Can I ask you some questions?
Sure. What's your starter for 10?
University challenge?
Is it still going?
I think so, yeah.
See, why keep that and get rid of all the good stuff? Like opal fruits. When were you born?
1971.
1971. I was in my 20s. No pop, no style. I speak
Top of the box.
That's the one.
No pop, no style. I strictly rules. That was Alfie and Donna. It wasn't 1971. It was more like 1977.
Oh, I know, but you had to love them women, though. You remember them with their big afro?
And the glasses.
Oh, your phone anti-joy. Black people on television. Hang on the phone. There were a lot more black programmes in the past than there are now. Because you used to have Desmond's, The Cosby Show, The Fosters, Mixed Blessings.
Singing me out about. Singing me out attack.
Oh, 1971 Birmingham. You were a baby in arms. I was standing outside the Star Club, plucking up the courage to go into the women's only disco to find others like me. Star Club is still going around Smallport, Queensway.
No.
Oh, we should have kept the Star Club. It was a little gem. It used to be a communist club, you know. We used to have this big bust of Lenin behind the bar that used to light up. No brewery would supply him apart from Watney's, but that weren't a problem because it turned out Watney's was cheap. And they'll put on theatre and talks and live bands. I had some great meetings down there. I'll tell you, it was brilliant.
And did you find others like you?
I found women like me, but I seem to be the only black woman, if that's what you meant. All the others seem to be in London or somewhere.
So, the Star Club, was that the women's place?
We didn't have a place as such, yeah. We'd go to obscure places underground, like the Grosvenor on Hadley Road. That was very exclusive, you had to fit in, you know what I mean? I used to enjoy going there, because we looked good. We were lipstick dykes. And then you had the Greyhound, that changed its name to the Holloway, and at some point we got kicked out of there. Ended up at the Matador, and we had the Imperial, the Trocadero, the Silver Web, the pool rooms, the Old Moseley Arms in Balsall Heath. Oh,
The 70s sound great.
not all the women were friendly though. And you couldn't get into the Nightingale unless a bloke signed you in. Nightingale, still going? Fox, still going?
Yeah. Wait, a man had to sign you in?
Ooh, back in my day, a woman couldn't set up a house on her own. In 1972, I had to ask a male tutor at college to sign a hire purchase book form just so I could get a TV. But then equal pay came in 1975, and that made a big difference for women's personal independence.
Well, money's important, but can't buy you love.
Ugh. Are they still out?
Oh, Paul's just been married for the 3rd time.
Oh, I always liked George myself.
Oh, he died.
That's a shame. Hey, have you ever read Radcliffe Hall's The Well of Loneliness?
Oh, I tried to. It's awful, isn't it? I thought, I'm not like that. Why am I like them?
Feminists, separatists, butch, lipstick lesbians, dykes. It took me ages to get my head around it all, I tell you.
Depression, loneliness, isolation. Never feeling black enough.
You used to be seen as exotic.
A predator.
I used to think, I can't be a lesbian because there aren't any black lesbians.
Linda Bellos.
But you know what? I think what made a big difference for me in the 1970s was the whole political awakening. It was the me decade, you know what I mean? Tell you what, the women's movement did a lot for me.
We've got Facebook now.
Is it? We'd go to Moseley. You could be free in Moseley. Yeah, we'd go to the private park, you know what I mean, have little talks and meetings. Separatism went a bit too far. You know, they banned baby boys from meetings because they felt it changed the atmosphere. You see, I used to be part of a black and Asian women's group, you know what I mean? We had our own magazine. We once stormed the cinema at Birmingham University because it was showing a film that exploited a woman of colour. You know what I mean? We were active. But now all I can seem to find is bunches of women sitting at the mat knitting. Isn't that what it's come to? Where's it all gone?
Twitter.
I tell you, but family came first, you know. And it was tosh there were no lesbians in Jamaica. I think my mum knew something of it back home in the Caribbean. After all, she was taught by nuns.
So your mum knew?
Well, she asked me and I told her, but if she didn't ask, I wouldn't have told her.
What did she say?
As usual, my mum made it all about her. She seemed to think it was her fault that I turned out the way I did, that she'd made me that way. But I never told my dad. That was a no-no.
Just told my mum. Back home, living with her now. Felt a sense of peace when I told her, like, I don't have to live up to her expectations.
That was good, that's good. I lived a double life. I was always a good girl. Education was awful. I was the only black girl. And the biggest. Everyone thought it was hard,
but I was soft as sugar.
So social life was a liberation. Yeah. I left home as well, and that gave me a sense of freedom. But family came first. You know what I mean? I always knew I was different. I had a liking for other women. I thought it was wrong to live life the way we wanted to, but it's all right to be who we are.
You never get this at the Black Country Museum.
I feel like a genie in a lamp. This stuff is come out of the closet. Can I ask you some questions?
Of course.
What's Facebook?
Okay, do you know about the internet?
No. Do lesbians hold hands in the street now?
Okay, right. You lot go on, we've got a lot to catch up on. I think home is much safer now.
Oh.
Did you know lesbians can adopt now?
Since when?
Yeah.